Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and I hope everybody had a fabulous day today. And before we get started, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. Support and subscribe to my channel. And I really do want to thank everyone for blocking out time to support my videos and to continue to send me your comments. So with that being said, let's get down with today's lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be, are you a benzo addict? Are you addicted to benzodiazepines pills? So before I actually get into this, I want to just share with everyone that, because of the COVID-19, and even before the COVID-19, but especially since the role of the COVID-19 in 2020 all the way up until now, with many people who have lost their jobs, not being able to take care of their family, or lost everything they own. In the business I'm in, we have seen an escalation with substance abuse, and unfortunately, many people are reporting that they have become addicted to benzo pills. So I'm going to give you just straight bottom line information from my perspective as a licensed clinical addiction specialist. So pay attention. First of all, benzodiazepines belong to the prescription sedative class of drugs. Although benzos have a calming effect, this type of medication is highly addictive and can be fatal in terms of when people abuse it. And a person who abuses them face a host of symptoms. And some of the symptoms, such as the physical, the psychological, and the behavior symptoms of benzo abuse include, I'm going to put focus is first of all on the physical and the psychological symptoms. People who abuse benzodiazepines, or aka benzos, they will experience weakness, blurred vision, drowsiness, because it's the sedative calming effect, poor judgment of thinking, doctor shopping. Some of the psychological or behavioral symptoms is doctor shopping, asking friends, family, colleagues, or classmates for their prescribed benzo pills. Unfortunately, a lot of people get them prescribed and turn around and sell them and make a profit. And people who purchase these benzo pills become addicted. Other signs and symptoms is the person may find themselves having the desire to cut back on the volume of the abuse, but not having the ability to do so and sustain it. They will experience mood swings. People who abuse benzo pills will begin to take risk-taking behaviors, such as driving after abusing benzos and other risk-taking behaviors because of their abuse. I want to point out that combining benzos with alcohol or other drugs can cause a synergistic effect and can be very, very dangerous. Due to the natural process of building a tolerance over time, a person will require a higher volume of the benzos to reach the same effect, to reach the familiar high. The more and more of the benzos that they take, the more and more it's going to take to receive the same effect. That's just a classic definition of raising the tolerance. However, when the abuse stops or the familiar dose is significantly cut down, withdrawal symptoms will emerge. And withdrawals from benzos can be something as irritability, problems concentrating, nausea, hallucinations, and etc. Benzo withdrawal can be particularly dangerous and even life-threatening. That's why undergoing medical detox under the direct care of a medical doctor is highly recommended. The following list that I'm going to present to the audience, the following is a list of benzos by brand name. There's a whole lot more out there. I'm just going to present a few of them. Ativan, Xanax, Librium, Klonopin, Valium, just to name a few, are some of the brand names of the benzo pills. Benzos, I want to talk about some behavioral signs of benzo abuse. Some behavioral signs of benzo abuse. So pay attention. The development of a sedative use disorder, meaning benzo use disorder, may creep up on a person gradually over time without them even realizing it. People who develop a sedative use disorder or benzo use disorder may exhibit some or all of the following lists of behavior symptoms of the substance abuse. The person will, depending on the person, withdraw from friends, families, and obligations in order to use the drug. That obligation could be work, school, chores, homework, hobbies that they may have once done. So the person will begin to withdraw from friends and obligations in order to use the drug. From a place of fear of being without the drug, the person ensures that an adequate supply is maintained at home or in their car, wherever they keep them at. They're going to make sure that they do not run out of their supply of benzo pills. The person does uncharacteristic things in order to be able to pay for the drug, such as borrowing money, stealing money, draining their bank account, maxing out on credit cards, stealing other people's pills, and etc. Also, the person will engage in risky activities, various of risky activities, but one of the most dangerous ones is driving after using the drug. The person will also spend an increasing amount of time and energy on attaining the drug to ensure that they do not run out. I mean, multiple doctor shoppings or going to the drug dealer to purchase their primary drug of choice. So they're going to actually spend a large amount of time and energy on attaining the drug to ensure that their supply never run out. And I'm here to tell you, the person would exhibit a reduction in effort to maintain hygiene or grooming as the disease of addiction for their primary drug progresses. The person may begin to look disheveled, or as like they're not changing their clothes, that they're not bathing, like they're not combing their hair, like they're not brushing their teeth, as the progression of the disease progress and they propel deeper and deeper into their addiction. The person is uncharacteristically secretive about daily schedules and or will tell lies to protect the severity of their use. But as time go on, family members around them, they're going to notice these many behavior changes, and I'm here to tell you. As the disease of addiction progresses, the person shifts in mood or personality or experience at this point. And as I said earlier, at this stage of the game now, the person is really seeking out doctors, multiple doctors, in order to doctor shop to get them to prescribe their primary drug of choice, the benzos, which is a sedative drug. So ladies and gentlemen, by the time it gets to this point, I'm here to tell you the person is really going to need to go into treatment, get under the care of a medical doctor for medical detox for this severity of addiction, because it can be fatal, and I'm here to tell you. So with that being said, I hope you got something out of this in terms of, are you a benzo addict? Send me your comments if you have additional questions, and please do not forget to hit my subscribe button, support and subscribe to my channel. This channel is not possible without supporters and subscribers. So with that being said, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.